I'm afraid I'm a bit under the weather at the moment. I've got a sore throat and a chesty cough, so I'm not able to sing. However, I can, I hope, get through a tutorial which was requested by a new subscriber at the beginning of December. And my apologies for taking so long to getting round to it, but here goes. As with all my fingerpicking accompaniments, I play using the thumb of my right hand any of the 3 bass strings. T4 is the 4th string, T5 5th string, sometimes in a G position, T6 the 6th string. I is the index finger, which only ever plays the 3rd string. M is the middle finger, which only ever plays the 2nd string. And R is the ring finger, which only ever plays the 1st string. More often than not, when they're not being used, those fingers will tend to sit on their own home string, ready to play it. If the string is being held down in its normal position for the chord shape indicated, that's all that it will say. But if it's being used in a different position, then there will be something in brackets after it. So for example, in the C chord shape, T4O means T4, but in the open position, not held down in its normal position at the 2nd fret. And in the A minor position, T4 OH2 indicates I'm going to play the 4th string open, but then I'm going to hammer it down in its normal A minor position at the 2nd fret. Thus I'll get 2 notes, but only 1 pluck with the thumb, in that fashion. Right, let's start the accompaniment then. First line begins in the A minor position, thumb 5, thumb 4. Now here's that T4 open in the C. T5 is the normal C position, 3rd fret, T4 open, and then hammer on to the A minor position. So the whole of that line the next line begins with the index finger in the normal A minor position, but then lifts off to play the 2nd note in the open position, changing to C, and then G with this little run down the bass strings with the index played in between. 4, 5, 6, back to A minor, but this time without a hammer on. So the whole of that line. Repeat. So we play the whole of the first 2 lines again. Now the next line begins not with the thumb, but with the index finger. Change to C, thumb I, G, C, G, and hammer on to the A minor position. Sorry, that should have been T4 at the end there. So the whole of that line. next line, again starting on the index finger, but M open, and then open H1, M open H1, so the beginning of that line again, change the C, G, T6. So the entire line, and it's tricky, so we'll play it slowly. Starting the next line, it's the hammer on and the A minor, but this time not using the thumb, but the index finger. Hammer on in the normal position with the thumb, and then the last line is the same as the second line of the tune. So if we try and play the whole thing this time at that speed, it should sound something like this. Sorry. Right, I'll play it at proper speed now. It's not easy, particularly at that speed, but if you do go wrong slightly, try and keep the rhythm going, keep plucking the strings in the chord shape shown, and you'll find yourself back in the right position. Now at the proper speed it will sound a little bit more like this. Extra in there that goes between each verse, a bridge to the next verse. It's not easy, but with a bit of practice you should be able to get up to speed. I'll attempt to sing the first verse although as I say, my voice is very croaky, so don't expect too much. Out he rode, this brave young knight, riding out to meet the foe, dressed in armour shining bright, riding out to meet the foe. When he met a damsel fair, blue of eye and gold of hair, fell in love this knight with her, riding out to meet the foe. And in there you would have noticed I did go wrong a couple of times, but I kept the rhythm moving, so didn't really hopefully notice too much. I hope you can manage that. Thanks for listening. Bye now.